Hi everyone, welcome back to the NYG Blues Zone, Daddy Daughter Podcast. I'm Stella, and today we're going to talk about the Giants versus Bengals game in our past game show. The Giants lost another game
One.
at home, 17-7 to the Bengals. I'm here with my dad, and we're going to break it all down.
Yep, we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. Really disappointing. Another night game that the Giants lost. Actually, another game that the Giants should have, could have won, but just found a way not to. Very disappointing. But Stella, one of the things that stood out to me was even though the Giants didn't win this game, I thought the defense played pretty well. What did you think?
I think the defense played really good. I think they did really good because they sacked Joe Burrow a bunch of times.
Yeah, they did. I mean, Brian Burns got in there. He got in on the action. Azeez Ojulari, you talked last week about Kayvon Thibodeau going down with the wrist injury. He had to get wrist surgery. He's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. And
That
you
really
said
sucks.
Azeez Ojulari, this is his opportunity to come in and shine. And guess what he did? He comes in. Look at him right here on this play. He tackles Joe Burrow by his big toenail. Watch him get around this guy with the quickness. He didn't fall for that. And then he just barely grabbed him, but he got him right there. Tripped him up. Big play to slow him down. But that wasn't it. He had another sack too. On this play, they do a stunt. He starts in on the outside, goes inside. Boom! Gets the quarterback. And Elijah Chapman's there to finish it off. 2 big sacks by Azeez Ojulari. You called it. You said he was going to have a big game. And that's what he did. But I got a question for you, Miss Stella-Rose. So I know you are one of the biggest New York Giant fans who's a 9-year-old in the Poconos that I've ever seen. How did you become a Giants fan living in Pennsylvania? How'd that happen?
I don't know. I mean, my mom's side, they pushed me to be a Steelers fan real hard. But I just
Yes,
chose the
they did.
Giants.
I can remember they were trying to put you in all types of Steelers gear when you were a little baby. And then one day, when you started growing up, you said, you know what? I like the Giants. I mean, was it a difficult decision for you, or did it come naturally? How, did I push you to become a Giants fan, or was it just what you wanted?
It was just what I wanted. You didn't push me at all.
I think that's kind of crazy how everybody from Western Pennsylvania tried really hard to make sure that you were a Steelers fan, which I like the Steelers. It's a good organization, but I bleed blue, right? I bleed blue from the inside out, and it turns out that you do also. So that's really, really cool stuff. So talking about the game again, Daniel Jones. What say you about Daniel Jones' game last night?
He had a rough night. He was under pressure all night. He also threw an interception in the red zone, which really hurt.
It did. It did. I mean, the Giants were driving. They got themselves all the way down to, I don't know, it was like the 13-yard line or something like that. Daniel Jones is under heavy pressure. If you look at it right here, they're at the 14. Look at him. He's under pressure, throws the ball, gets tipped. This guy intercepts it and runs it back, I don't know, 18, 19 yards. The worst time he could have thrown an interception. I mean, we really needed that touchdown at that place. At the time, the
Did
score was 7-0, and that would have tied the game and could have possibly put us in a better position to win. So, very untimely interception that happened right there. And I don't know if you've ever really thought about this, but I want to ask you. So the Giants at home for their home games, they wear their blue, right?
Yeah.
And then for their away games, they wear the white. Do you have a preference? Which one do you think you might like the best?
I like blue because we're big blue. So,
Okay, I like it. I think I tend to wear the blue more also because of what you said. Big blue New York Giants. I do like the white ones also.
I do too.
But
But, I mean, our
yeah.
team, the main color is blue. So,
Yeah. Yeah, the main color is blue. What did you think about the century red uniforms, the one that we started off the season to commemorate the 100 years as the Giants? Did you like those? The red with the blue stripe in the middle?
yeah, those are like the nicest jerseys, I think. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, that initially when I first saw them, I think I might have struggled with them a little bit, but the more I looked at them, the more I liked them. So, yeah, I liked them pretty good.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Tyrone Tracy and the job he did last night?
Tyrone Tracy ran and catched the ball really well.
He did. I mean, I thought Tyrone Tracy Jr. was one of the highlights, the bright spots, if you will, of the game. I mean, he had a rushing touchdown yesterday. The guy always runs hard. You can look at him in this clip here. He gets the ball and he just lowers his head and he plowed into that goal line to get the touchdown. He also caught the ball well out of the backfield, like you said. I mean, the guy produced over 100 yards of offense on his own, and they were tough yards to come by. Nothing came easy for him. DJ did a bunch of scrambling out of the backfield. Nothing came easy for him either. These guys both ran really hard. And as tough of a performance as Daniel Jones had, I think he really tried to put something together to win the game. So
Yeah.
it was unfortunate. Then we had another game where we're missing Malik Neighbors and Devin Singletary. I don't know what's going to happen with Devin Singletary when he comes back because Tyrone Tracy Jr. is playing really well, so the coaches has some decisions to make. But what do you think about the game that Darius Slayton had missing Malik Neighbors again?
He played well. He played really well, but he fell.
Yeah,
And it
he did.
some people said it looks like he got a concussion, but they let him play.
Yeah, can you imagine if he would have gotten a concussion yesterday, already missing Malik Neighbors out on concussion, and we would have been left with Wandell Robinson, Jalen Hyatt, and whoever else we could pull off the scrap heap. And no offense to Jalen Hyatt, but he's not played well this year. Wandell Robinson has been very reliable, but DJ has become a little bit predictable. Like the defense knows when they're going to Wandell Robinson. So they got to kind of mix that up. And I'm glad that Darius Slayton didn't get injured yesterday. I'm glad he didn't get a concussion because next week, the New York Football Giants are going to be hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. That's how I feel too. They're going to be hosting the Philadelphia Eagles at MetLife Stadium. And we're going to need all hands on deck. We're already out Kayvon Thibodeau for 4 to 6 weeks. Malik Neighbors should be back. Azeez Ojulari has stepped in well for Thibodeau. I think Tyrone Tracy Jr. has earned himself a lot more playing time. Do you think the Giants, keep in mind the Giants beat the Eagles in the last game of the season last year. Do you think the Giants are going to beat the Eagles this time?
I'm not so sure, but I hope they do because I don't like the Eagles at all.
I'm not a big fan either. And you know what I would really like to see happen? Because it's going to look really weird to see Saquon Barkley in
I
an
know.
ugly Eagles uniform.
It
But
makes
I'm
me
really
so
hoping
mad.
that, huh?
It makes me so mad.
I know. I really hope he has a really difficult game at Giant Stadium next week. And I hope Tyrone Tracy Jr. runs all over the Eagles.
Yeah.
We need to see more touchdowns, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, cool. Well, I think that's about a show, unless you had something else that you wanted to talk about.
Um,
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
hmm,
The kicker.
the kicker. Yeah, the Giants kicker missed 2 field goals. Two.
At the worst time.
I know. And I don't think it's that hard. You just line it up and kick it. And that's just his only job, to kick the ball. Like,
His only job. And you know what they even did for him? They even painted the goalposts yellow
to make it clear.
to make it more clear. And he still couldn't kick the ball through the goalpost. They don't move like this either. They stand still, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't have been that challenging, right?
No, it's not. And they're so wide open.
I know. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What are we going to do with this guy? I mean, he missed not one, but two, and we had an opportunity to tie the game at one point.
We did.
Yeah, we did. So we'll see what happens next time. We got the Eagles coming to town, 1 o'clock on Sunday. Saquon Barkley wearing throw-up green uniforms, playing the
Yeah.
New York Football Giants. We got to shut them down, Stella-Rose.
I know. I think it's going to be kind of funny, though, to be seeing like our old player on a different team and we're playing against him.
Yeah, kind of funny in a sad kind of way. All right, well, that's the show. What do you got to tell everybody?
Make sure you hit that like button, smack that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you don't miss anything we upload. Bye, guys. And
That's
make sure
right,
to tell a
everybody.
friend.
What was that last thing that you said?
Make sure to tell a friend.
All right, make sure you tell a friend. And that's the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us at the New York Giant Blue Zone podcast. We'll see you again next week. Same time. Let's get it. Big Blue.
See me everywhere they go, I probably would too. Look, crossed over to the Jordan man like I'm Michael. Yeah, eating blessings so much I might need lipo. Yeah, tailored for the doves like I'm walking in chucks. Yeah, it's just in this plan, man, I see all y'all shook. Look, knew that I was great ever since I was a rook. Man, all y'all singles making me look good, okay. Praise to the Most High, yeah, that's